Hi everyone, happy Monday, and I pray everyone is well wherever you are. And I just came across this question in one of the posts that I just browsed through when I was on one of the social media platforms, where someone commented, um, why didn't you leave that domestic abuse environment or that abusive person? And most of the times, myself as a survivor who has healed, I find and I found that question very harmful. Why? Why didn't you just leave? And I believe this question is still harmful to other survivors out there and anyone who might be going through this. So, guys, when people ask, why didn't you leave? For me, it makes it sound like it's simple. It's something that people expect that you can just decide and just leave. But it puts responsibility on the survivor instead of the abuser, and it's not always easy to just say I'm leaving. You know, abuse is about control and emotional, financial, psychological, physical. And with me, with my situation, leaving was the most dangerous time. And I believe anyone in that situation or who has been through this can testify to what I'm saying. Leaving is the most dangerous time. And many survivors, including myself, stay because leaving could escalate the abuse, not end it. And I'm sure people have seen certain videos or posts in different social media platforms where people have lost their lives even because they were trying to leave and escape the environment. It's a lot going on, guys. It's not just as simple as people would think, or they would just say the question like it's as simple as asked. And another thing, people don't ask, why didn't you leave? For example, if and when someone is kidnapped or held hostage, they don't ask this question. Abuse creates psychological captivity, and there is also things that are involved as well around everything, which can be fear, threats, finances, immigration status, disability, isolation, trauma bonding. These aren't excuses, guys. All these are barriers. I experienced them as well. It might not have been the whole list that I just mentioned, but most of the things that I mentioned, I experienced it myself. And if you are a survivor, I just want to let you know today, if you stayed, if you went back, if you froze, if you felt trapped, you were not weak. You were not weak at all. You were surviving something designed to trap you. So, guys, this is quite, it's not easy. And again, if you have someone who tells you that they are being abused, guys, instead of asking this question, why didn't you just leave? Instead, you can say, I believe you. That wasn't your fault. I'm really glad you told me. How can I support you? And support doesn't mean fixing things. It means not judging. And I'm saying all these things because other people, I know not everyone has experienced domestic abuse, and not everyone has witnessed their loved ones or anyone close to them going through this. And as much as anyone can say, oh, if I'm in this situation, I would just leave. I wouldn't allow anyone to treat me this way. Even myself, when I was growing up, seeing people going through this, I used to tell myself I'll never allow anyone treat me this way. I'll just take my things and just leave. But and up until I was in that situation myself, it was not as easy as someone from the outside would assume or think, oh, me, I would not tolerate this. It's very hard, guys. People lose lives. People lose themselves. People struggle. People feel trapped in all this abuse that is becoming a pandemic. And it has been a pandemic even through generations before us. And today, I speak up. I choose to be the voice for those who feel voiceless. I choose to raise domestic abuse awareness because I know how it feels. I know how it affects and how it takes away all your hope. It takes away your inner self. It takes away your freedom. It leaves pain. It traumatizes you. You start having mental health issues. And because of the fear that we have, being stigmatized or not being believed, there's a lot that we need to prove that what we are saying is true, which feels so unfair. How do you prove sometimes some things? Because abuse is not only about physical, whereby I need to be proving what I'm saying with bruises. There's emotional, psychological, mental. All these are forms of abuse. Financial, guys, coercive control. All these are forms of abuse. And when someone is doing all this abuse to you, how or where do you even think of that time to be recording or saving that evidence? So, guys, if you are a survivor, if you are going through abuse, you are not alone. I believe you. I've been there myself. I know how it feels. And don't stay in silence. There is help out there. And what I wanted to say again, before ending this, guys, if you're a survivor and you're listening, you don't owe anyone an explanation for how you survived. You don't. Because sometimes these questions, why didn't you leave, they make you feel like you need to start explaining yourself, and it's triggering. Especially when you're in your healing journey and you're still trying to heal. These questions, they trigger and they make you feel like all blame is put on you instead of the abuser. And if you're supporting survivors and you're listening or you watch this video, your words can either open door or close it. I'll repeat. If you listen or you're listening to this video, your words can either open a door or close it. And I ask you, please choose compassion. Let's believe survivors. Let's listen to them. Let's show them that we believe them. Let's be there for them. Thank you.